That has to be Vyaz on the corner who's just trying to survive for a tiny little bit. But they're taking so much damage onto Vyaz. How is he still alive in this situation? I don't even know. He's still going. He's still trying to catch it off.
Oh my god!
EGL are the champions.
From east or from west to east, and right now we have the beginning of the diamond tier. There are no more second chances. If you didn't get the ticket, you have to hate from outside of the club because you cannot get in.
Team close by, but a lot more teams are moving their way towards Lava Siphon in that area.
A couple of squads that are outside of the zone right now. Oh, look at these shots from Cheetah Boy. Relax, Cheetah Boy. Calm down. Even without clearly seen all that much of here in this round so far, they've been fairly quiet. They actually have contestation right above them. They need to be careful. They're going to try to pop some of these canisters in advance. Will they be able to make this approach? Caramel Gamer trying to open this up, but he takes a huge knock to the face, gets broken. But oh my god, that Oxstar
of Nibble on the edge of the zone after winning up that fight. They're going to throw the gas on in here. 10 meters are like, Kobe, I'm about to gas them out, but no damage is ticking through yet. But that thermite is doing a lot. Nibble in a tough spot. Gutbuster's down. They're gonna pull on in. The wingman shots are flying. They
so many squads that are involved right here, right in this ravine where all the lava is. Just fighting happening in every direction. KOA finding themselves in between and mixed with 4 squads. Formula 1 got involved, but they will regret it if they get taken down. Caramel Gamer, he's dead, and the rest of the carries will get taken down too as Masuko, the last person standing, but he cannot clutch it out against the side of ATK. In the meantime, ATK also managed to get some major damage out in the fight. But while this is happening, DNMK have just shown up here. They've eliminated NBN and ghosted her, Tendo. The spoilers of the entire map, and they just show up and they're
so Cheetah Boy, what's he doing? He's going
away as they try to go for a super greedy res, and they end up biting them in the behind. They get taken down. Cheetah Boy is the one that wins it out. He eliminates KOA. Suddenly, Nintendo will only have 2 squads left in this lobby.
But they are playing from the low ground, and they will have to be exposed pretty soon to the likes of DNMK. But do DNMK have a good angle on them? The scans are through. The shots are flying from Vyaz over here. They're looking to close this one up, DNMK, by dealing as much damage as they can and giving them no room to heal. But an all-star stick from the bottom onto Bradley might just be huge. But they can't get anything over here. Unfortunately, Ascent Esports from the low ground is just so tough. DNMK look good to close this one up, but they need to make sure they do enough damage before they have to commit into this fight. What's going to happen? The zone is ticking very slowly. Their dome pops away. And I mean, it's just fish in a barrel right now, but DNMK, they might just have to drop on down. Here's Bradley from above. The massive here from Vyaz. Oh no, Cheetah goes down. They might lose this one, DNMK, if they're not careful. He's run out of ammo, but they're still from the top over here. It's Bradley that needs to make sure he pops up with a shot. Dynamic Esports winning the first game here in the Diamond Tier stage.
Start to get very scary, especially considering that Tenchi has their favorite charge rifle. How on earth they keep getting this, I don't know. They're getting these shots out here. Great break going out onto Bradley. Will they be able to take the full fight though? But the damage coming in, forced to drop the dome very early on is Tenchi. Finally have the rats.
Oh my goodness. I think Nibble had to push onto that building, and they're taking that fight right on the edge of that little station. Their team's falling left, right, and center. We're down to 8. Daddy calls in the kill feed, taking out what looks like NBN and all the KOA. There's just so much action breaking up. Kind of bring it back a tiny little bit. But look at how that next zone is about to pull, and we still have a total of, what is that, 6 squads that need to fight in this one. Any Axis have a good spot on this high ground, so DNMK are in a little bit of a tough one. Actually, DNMK are going down. No, it's carries that are going down to the hands over here of Dynamic Esports. It's a big fight here. Vyaz! No, he goes down! Carries! What a clutch from them! They take down Dynamic! DNMK didn't even manage to get that many kill points, so that's gonna be gutting for them. So now it's wide open here. Teams can start to catch up. ATK is popping up with an ulti. Everything's about to go down now. That ulti's gonna have to force down the likes of any Axis, and yeah, they're just taking it. They can't do anything. They don't have a dome. They're trying to get resin. They're getting shot from the other side. Nibble now have such a good spot in the zone to just hold off all these teams from coming inside. There's 4 squads up. They get to watch all of this unfold. Nibble have just come out of the ashes. We saw them almost going down, and now they're in a position that they can win.
In a very dominant position now. They also have a very good place to be in here, occupying this high ground. They have vision over several of the other squads. Only 4 remaining in the server right now. How will this go? Carries getting bombarded with damage coming in from Gutbuster and the Nibble crew. How on earth do they make their way away from here? They do at least have access to this Valk. They're dropping down the bombardment, trying to buy some space and time. This will at the very least make it a little bit easier though for ATK to make their approach on the other side. And carries though find themselves in a little bit of a bombardment. Gamer is trying to level up. He takes down the Streaker. Gutbuster though comes in from the high ground to take down Masuko and Volcano. They are spoiling this one. No, already taken 2 kills away from both ATK and the carries. Neither squad eliminated just yet. Carries only have 1 remaining. He has to try and clutch this one out alone. Not going to be able to do so. Getting himself eliminated though. As Tenchi drops down to eliminate a kill. He cannot clutch it up twice. And they also end up losing ATK. Now suddenly it's NBN going directly up against the side here of ATK. Of Nibble rather. Nibble doing their best, rushing forward. Gutbuster has masterful. Gutbuster with the shot, with the kick, will be able to secure themselves the game. And Nibble Esports, Tendo, you wanted the revenge arc. It begins here and now. They get themselves not only the round win, in the meantime, they pick up 14 kills in the process. And that is what they needed to put themselves into contention to win the Diamond tier today.
If needs be. But, oh no, it looks like the KOA are taking down DNMK over here on the edge of the zone. The fight is breaking loose. DNMK are going down over here. Cheetah's the only one that's up with the rampage. Both are weak. Cheetah might just clutch this one out. Cheetah, boy! What? Flying from Bradley. He gets a knock on top of that. What do you even mean? They're just running on in over here, but now the bombardments are definitely going to slow them down. There's the man that you said needs to go down first. It's Cheetah, but also Nibble are not in a good spot. Nibble meme team that is. And I'm telling you, right? I reckon Nibble and DNMK are probably level with how many points they come out of this one. So now you're looking at these other teams like you're right. It's all open now, but OG needs to slide in. Troy, oh, the PK shot isn't enough to get the knock, and it's all up to G's. G's can't stay up.
5 squads left. Several have left to all their team, but carries finding themselves in a bit of a firefight here, downrange against the side of NBN. NBN have lost Nystreamers. They've actually lost the entire squad. Akil got the kill onto Neo Zere, but just Pi showed up from X Warzone. One is still in the lobby as well here, Tendo, and they're also trying to close in. They recognize where this final fight is happening at. They're looking for some KP of their own. Some very good vision scouted out there, X Warzone. Getting some good shots out. Will he drop down here, Zesty, to try and find some of these players from the carries? He doesn't want to do so, but he might be forced into that option because Formula 1 closing in on the other angle. These peaks being gone in. Lots of damage coming in, but not enough just here to force them off the area. But it's getting very, very tight because here we go. Another zone coming in here, Tendo, the final one of the game.
Final one is coming in. Their carries have a spot to deal a lot of damage over here on the team that's trying to TP in, and they're doing that damage. Kuzu takes them down. It looks like X Warzone just played that one a little bit awkwardly. Carries will have a lot of room to work their way in. The dome has to be expended to try and get the res up. Bamza still in the situation, and look at Kuzu, who's been performing so much with the squad, trying to swoop around the corner and deal the damage. The damage is flying through over here for Kuzu, but will he find some knocks? It looks like most of X Warzone is down. Yes, they go down now. We have 3 squads. Full compliments are up. Look at Formula 1. They have so much real estate to work with. They can see both teams right now. They have the edges, and now there's 1 minute in. These teams are going to have to fight soon, and whoever third parties first is going to be at the advantage, right? You want the other team to work, and look at Caramel swing around the corner, trying to deal the damage, but he doesn't find enough. Oh, there's a dome that's had to be expended. Formula 1, it's the lost fights over here that's about to break down. Look at the Caramel Gamers team over here, carries, but the smoke, it's the gas, that's the detriment over here. Oh my goodness, can they do it? No, it's Formula 1. You'd never expect them. Formula 1 come through this, coming from 11th position to find a dub. What do you even mean anyone can win today? This is the Diamond tier stage.
Just 11.
Just 11.
Just 11. If they can get this squad elimination, it's possible. Especially since it seems they're about to find a full squad wipe here. They've already gotten one on the other side. If they get the full knock, will they be able to find more is the question. Defensive bombardment has been thrown out. A50 though does get himself. And they're going to be able to camp out this banner. There's no way they get the recovery on this. But they know on the other side, though, Project Rise is getting involved in this fight as well. Daddy Cool takes a lot of shots, though, that come in from this ATK lineup. Will they decide to still push in onto this fight? They've got a good amount of damage.
What? He goes down! Daddy Cool shoots around the corner! The fight is still not going ATK's way! There's another knock on the the side from Project Rise. They're holding off over here in the building. Project Rise. It's all up to Rexu. Oh no, ATK just bit too much. That come through from Zesty does a lot of damage there. Oh, OG's taking down DNMK in the kill feed right now. OG look to be getting a little bit of points on the board. This is going crazy. It looks like DNMK goes down to OG. You wouldn't believe it, and I don't think they would have made enough points to they're still battling their way into the zone, as well as Project Rise were just caught on the outskirts, and it's just a massacre. What's going down over here? The KOA have survived for so long, but Carries is still up, and Akil, is he safe in the spot? No, the bombardment goes down. Carries are out.
We'll have a duo, yeah. They don't have a full team.
Man. But I mean, they have a Kraber in hand, and we all know that can be a little bit raunchy, you know what I'm saying? It can be a little bit crazy when we get to it, and here it is, lighting it up, champ. With a knock on top of that, you love to see it.
Such a dangerous place to be. Tenchi sliding forward, knows that there's enemies around this corner. Fights happening elsewhere as well, because all 4 squads that are in this game are all contesting around this area, looking for this dub here. We see a huge burn coming in from the Thermite onto KOA. They're losing the life of their young Caustic. XO's already been taken out of the fray. How on earth do they get out of this in good state? There's no way they find this res in such contested areas.
The way this is going down, I feel like Nibble can actually just creep up on these squads. No one's really noticing the way that Tenchi and Chambi are playing. They're just playing basically as 2 individuals. They're just holding each other's angles and just making sure one isn't just put out a bit too much. Chambi is out over here, still killing people. Look at Chambi, he's just frying the likes of the KOA who's on that side. And the beams are flying through, even through the smoke. Nibble, I say it, they will not go down. They will keep on fighting until the very end. And here they are doing exactly that. They're looking to maybe close this one up, even as a 2-man roster. The zone is closing in. There's 1 minute 45 to work with. There's 3 squads that are up. Are they all up and healthy though? That's the real question. Wingman shots still flying from Tenchi. What can they do together here? Him and Chambi, they're still holding the edge over here. They don't have much room to work with and cover. As soon as this one closes up, they're probably gonna go down, but they still have the dome to work with. Oh, that shot onto him is gonna be a lot, but it will get the bat on, and it's just taking so long. Look at how they sit up on that opposite side over there, the KFA. Can they really take them down? There's a utility being used on left, right, and center. Are they Gibby ultis that still might be in play? They still have Portal that's up for Chambi, but they're getting bombarded right now. There's a dome play that has to happen here, and yes, they're going in. Look at this man with the shots over here. Tenchi won't go down. He'll keep fighting. Him and Chambi, they won't go. Hey, they come for the 3rd party. Oh my goodness, it's just 1 team.
NBN, fam.
Is it NBN?
Came in for the 3rd party. They allowed the 2 Nibble teams to fight against each other. So no match points available for them just yet. In the meantime, Project Rise. Oh, they've actually lost boost already. In Boston of fight here. Will they be able to win this fight by Makoda? Trying to get a damage. Cool.
Daddy cool.
Okay, Ascend Esports were not expecting that. They thought they had the 2v3. Instead, they're the ones that are losing out right now. But oh no!
Hey, not on my turf! What do you do? Oh, no, Tenchi, please! Put the thing down! Put the dome down! He's 1 HP!
Oh my god.
No. This is just tragic. These are tragic scenes, Tenchi! No, he goes down! About to fight, guys. They're just on top of each other. You can see it. These thermites coming through. And if DNMK surely win this fight, you know that they will be on match point. Or at least if they get those 2 points that you were talking about, they're looking to chase them down. It's just gonna be them getting mowed by none other than Cheetah Boy!
Cheetah Boy. Oh no, he's dead. Cheetah Boy is taken out. Volcano took him out as well. So DNMK is gone. They are already on match point, but this only makes it easier for ATK as they've now racked up 15 kills in this, and they're looking strong for a solid finish as well for these points.
Yeah, but guys, it looks like Carries only need 13 points to make themselves also match point eligible. They don't have as many kills as the other teams, but they can also close this one up. It might be something to speak about. And the shots from Caramel Gamer on the sidelines over there. That fight has to go down. The dome's been expended, and they're just holding on out over here. Formula 1 are still in a bit of a tough spot. They're making their way out of the zone because what other option do you really have to? ATK need to hold on for as long as they can because for them, this is everything for them. If they win this one, they can definitely make it to match point. They take one down onto the side of Crack. The other swooping around the corner, but also really weak. They go down instantly. ATK still pushing through, and now there's a big ulti coming through from the carries. This could determine the winner, but oh my goodness, the shots flying through. Masuko is just pummeling with this master. He finds the knockdown out alone. The KOA are going down. ATK are also involved in this situation. ATK may want to make sure that they can close it out. There goes the KO. Now it's just the carries versus ATK who can win this one out. It looks like ATK are strong. They've got what it needs to close this one up. The shots are flying in, but there's so many pieces of utility being used. Look at the advanced position that Aquila is trying to take, but Aquila goes down. Oh no! This is tragic for the carries. It's ATK looking good to close this one in. Rexu comes on in. He clutches it out. ATK Esports.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, he's trying to play around the zip lines, but he's bleeding out inside the lava as well. There's no way out for him. What? The portal! Big plays from EXO with the Rev as well. They got him.
Oh, he's alive.
He's alive. They saved him.
They saved him just for either one of these teams that if they lose it, and this is one of those fights that they have to commit. There's no bailout option. Caramel's gonna try for a vet, but no, he's actually just gonna opt for the shot in. He gets the one knocked down. Akil is going down. Kara is the only one left, but the zone takes them down. No ways. That's unfortunate.
It killed them both.
Yes, even ATK happened in this situation. They've already expended a defensive bombardment, right? Because they had to just hold off so that they didn't get pushed immediately. So they don't have that option to work with. They don't have a polo to work with. They only have the dome, and they've got that rock on the opposite side. Goes to Herd. They're going to be on the edge of their seats over here, Nibble, because they have to work their way. They're using the rocks, the lay of the land to their advantage. The shots are flying through. I don't know if Ghost of the Herd have the coordination to go up against the full Nibble roster, especially when they can smell the money on the opposite side. Nibble might just walk away over here as the champions of the EGL Apex. Here they go. Oh, that's going to deter them for a little bit. As that comes on in, they take up a little bit of damage, but I don't know if Ghost of the Herd are going to try too much. It's a counter Valkyrie Q to just try to delay for a little bit. The shots are flying. That's a lot of damage. That might be really good for Nibble right now. They might just try and swoop in this situation. They have the dome to play with. Yes, it's Nibble. Tenchi's trying to pop on through with the shot, but there's also the defensive bombardment falling from the sky. How's this going to work down? Look at Tenchi slide on in. Tenchi wants to close it down. Tenchi's weak. Tenchi's going down. But Chappie got busted. Chappie's up to Chappie. What did he do? Chappie! No way! Cost it on. We're going to another game.
What the hell just freaking happened at the end there? Nibble, it looked like they had the approach. It looked like they had what it took. But Ghosted Herd, who've been missing all day, they come out when it matters. They come out clutch. They take the victory. They send us to a game 7. And because they've won this, Tendo, we now have 5 teams, 5 full teams that are in that match point position.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! That was a way to end the game. That was amazing. Big crack there, gets the down with the Quancho as well. This is going to enable Omnius Gaming to push up. They take down Walking Artists too. Only 1 remaining here. Will he be able to keep this going? So far, doesn't seem like it's the case. 99, oof, gets taken out inside the building. Fight here. They will at the very least be able to get a knock thanks to Daddy Cool. The question is, do they get more out of this? Forward jump, looking at Daddy Cool. His shots landing up. Zaylee is also down here, and Daddy Cool is still going, Tendo. Such a big risk to take here. Daddy Cool, who will win this 1v1? Whoever wins this can bring back the entire squad. Daddy Cool, does he go in here? Making this push up. Finds angle, but it's better for Indulger. Indulger's so low, so is Daddy Cool. But Daddy Cool wins the
just taking these shots in. There's so much chaos. There's so many teams that are still match point. 80k, DNMK, Nibble still in here. NBN, the carries, they're still all up. They're waiting for their opportunity to rise up from above the rest. The shots are flying down. This is getting hectic. The team that are really in favor over here is going to be DNMK. They've spotted out a solo. They might just try to close that one down and just chase Nope out of this one. Yo, Nope just got sniped by Caramel.
Ouch. I saw that.
Oh no. But DNMK, NBN are the 2 teams that have some work to do, right? NBN need to push DNMK off that spot and or just commit towards a different location. It looks like Akil is trying to make the portal play to get themselves in a good spot, and they do have room to work with. But there's an ulti that's about to fall on down in this spot, and now everything's about to get hectic. Nibble in such a bad spot to work their way into the zone, and they might have to just go up against the likes of carries. the likes of OG. Snare is the final seconds here. We have to get a winner out of this one. There's no ways. There's just too many match point teams that are up. The shots are flying. They're taking names down still. Nibble. There they go. There's still 5 spots. No, 6 I mean. But they're fighting over there. Cheetah Boys taking down carries. Just one member. It's all up to Vias to just try and survive for as long as he can. But the brunt of the attack is just too much. Can he make something happen? He's still alive in this situation right now, Vias. Oh my goodness, carries go down. This is looking good for Nibble. He has to go back in the zone. What do you mean? There's no time for him to pop that battery. He needs to pull back out. OG is still alive. 80k is taking down. Nibble's knocked. Nibble's out. What do you mean? NBN in a situation where they just might win this. They don't have that many people up. They have the 2. But the shots from below is raining. NBN, they could close up in this spot. It's going to be just Nye and Neo. They're holding up. Blake is down. Blake is out for the count. They still 4 squads up. What is even happening down there? Everyone's just dying to the gash. NBN is just watching it all break loose. They can taste it now. They can taste the money. That has to be Vias on the corner, just trying to survive for a tiny little bit. But they've taken so much damage onto Vias. How is he still alive in this situation? I don't even know. He's still going. He's still trying to catch it off.
Oh my god!
NBN are the champions here of the EGL. What? What?
NB freaking N! They come out at the very last second. It looked like it was gonna be one of the bigger squads. Everybody else was in contention. They're all fighting in that final zone. People are being picked off left, right, and center. DNMK have 1 person left. ATK have 1 person left. Nibble are gone entirely. And you're thinking to yourself, it has to be the Cara's day. But NB freaking N! They come out clutch. They come out in the last moments. And somehow, Tendo, despite only being on match point after the final game, only in game 6 did they get onto match point. It ends up being enough at the end of the day. DNMK, Vias tried his best, but he just couldn't do it. Couldn't stand against them. And your first EGL Apex champions goes to NBN. Unsigned, undercover, but definitely and no longer underrated. They are the champions. What just happened, Tendo? That was incredible.